Whispers from the Dust. Part 4. The Relic of Despair. The wind howled through the crumbling ruins as Jonathan made his way deeper into the heart of Ashen'tall. The sky above was a tumultuous swirl of gray clouds, casting long shadows over the landscape that seemed to pulse with a life of its own. Jonathan's boots crunched against the brittle ground, each step echoing in the eerie silence that enveloped him. He had been following the whispers again, those elusive voices that seemed to beckon him toward something important. His instincts, honed from years of survival, urged him to proceed with caution. But the pull of the whispers was undeniable. There was something here, something ancient and powerful, hidden among the ruins that stretched out before him like the bones of a forgotten civilization. Jonathan paused, his eyes narrowing as he caught sight of a glint of metal half buried in the dirt. He knelt down, brushing away the loose soil with a gloved hand until the object was fully revealed. A relic, tarnished and worn, yet unmistakably significant. It was a small, ornate box, its surface etched with intricate symbols that seemed to shift and change as he looked at them. As he lifted the box from the ground, a chill ran down his spine. The whispers grew louder, more insistent, and with them came a sense of dread that settled deep in his bones. This was no ordinary relic. It was something far more dangerous, something that had been buried here for a reason. Jonathan's hand hesitated on the lid, but the compulsion to open it was too strong to resist. With a slow, deliberate motion, he lifted the lid, revealing the contents inside. A wave of cold air washed over him, and the world around him seemed to darken, as if the light itself was being drawn into the box. Inside lay a shard of blackened metal, jagged and cold to the touch. As Jonathan reached out to grasp it, a flood of memories that were not his own surged through his mind. Visions of destruction, of lives torn apart, of a darkness that consumed everything in its path. The shard pulsed with a malevolent energy, and Jonathan knew that he had stumbled upon something far more sinister than he had anticipated. The whispers took on a different tone now, no longer beckoning, but warning. Jonathan could feel the weight of the relic in his hand, the power it held, and the danger it posed. This was the Relic of Despair, an artifact from a time long forgotten, and it was cursed with a power that could bring even the strongest to their knees. He quickly closed the box, his heart pounding in his chest. The landscape around him seemed to shift, the shadows growing darker, longer, as if the very world was reacting to the relic's presence. Jonathan knew he had to move, to get as far away from this place as possible. But the relic's pull was strong, its influence already seeping into his thoughts, his very soul. With a final glance at the ruins, Jonathan turned and began his trek back to civilization, the box clutched tightly in his hand. He didn't know what he would do with the relic, or how he could possibly rid himself of its curse, but one thing was certain. Ashen'tall was a land of secrets, and this was just the beginning of the darkness that lay ahead. As he walked, the whispers faded, replaced by the sound of his own footsteps echoing through the empty landscape. But the relic's presence was still there, a constant weight in his hand and in his mind, a reminder that in Ashen'tall, nothing was ever truly forgotten. If you like this epic saga and would love more, like and subscribe.